Madness global viewing public, it's time for the Eastertide edition of Monday Madness. I'm Scott Gunn, coming to you live from an undisclosed Hyatt place. And I'm here with Tim Schenck, who's also coming to you live from the chancel of St. John the Evangelist Episcopal Church in Hingham, Massachusetts, because he apparently didn't get enough church in the last few days. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Scott. Can you ever really get enough church?
No, I guess not.
No. But happy Easter to you and to everybody. Here we are, Easter week. And yes, it was an amazing thing. On the morning of Maundy Thursday, we announced that Absalom Jones was the winner of the 2021 Golden Halo. And there was great enthusiasm for that victory.
Absolutely, yeah. Lots of people were happy about that, and I think this is a good example of Lent Madness at its best, elevating one of the great saints of the Episcopal Church, and an important story for people to know about his adversity, but also the ministry that he had despite that adversity. So, yay Lent Madness public, and yay Jesus for working in the life of Absalom Jones and those around him.
Absolutely, well put. And this was a great year for a lot of people to learn about some folks that they'd never heard of, and that was fun. I mean, I don't know that anybody could have predicted the Faithful Four this year. Maybe some people might have thought Absalom was going to get there, but Ives of Kermartin, who would have thought that, or Catherine of Bologna,
right.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess bologna sandwich fans the world over rejoice.
Yeah,
so a few people said, well, it was totally predictable that Absalom Jones was going to win because he was in the bracket, and I knew he was going to win. But I happen to know that the Lent Madness bracketology department has been doing some research on that, and it wasn't so predictable after all.
No, in fact, for Absalom Jones, the third time was the charm. He had been in the bracket two previous times, believe it or not. In 2016, he did pretty well, but lost to Sojourner Truth. And he was actually in the very first Lent Madness ever in 2010, and lost to Julian of Norwich. So there you go. If you have a favorite saint that has done really well in the past, but hasn't quite gotten to the top of the heap in this pyramid scheme that we run, no, that's not what it is. Who knows?
Right. So now that's a good segue, I think, to talk about the fact that we'll be looking for a fresh crop of saints soon. Can you let everyone know how that works?
That's absolutely right. So nomination tide is coming up at an undetermined time when we feel like it, during Eastertide usually. And we invite people to make nominations. The only way to make a nomination for Lent Madness 2022, I assume there will be one, which would be the Baker's Dozen year, right? The 13th year, would be you can nominate one person, and you have to tell us why you would like to nominate that saint.
And what do you do then? Do I just jot it down on a postcard and send it in, or maybe send a direct message on Twitter? What's the best way to get my nomination sent in?
You could do that, although we have a purple shredder that we put those nominations into. The only way you can't, it's not on Facebook, it's not direct messaging one of us, it's not the carrier pigeon or whatever. It is on the nomination tide post. You leave a comment with who you're nominating and why. And
where will that post be? Can you just help me find it?
That's a great question. It's somewhere on the internet.
Okay.
More specifically, you would want to go to the Lent Madness URL. And in case, I know it's been a while since Lent Madness 2021 came to an end, so you may want to refresh people's memories on where exactly and what that is.
No, absolutely. This is a time saver for everyone, because it's exhausting to kind of wander around the internet until you finally stumble across the Lent Madness website. So just save yourself some time. Go right up into there at the top of the browser where you can type in addresses, and what you want to type in is this: www.lentmadness.org.
Right. So, and just again to be crystal clear, two dots.
Two dots. That's exactly right. The other thing, another place on the internet people might like to visit now, because we're not, of course, for the two of us, we're all Lent all the time kind of people.
Yeah.
But we do acknowledge grudgingly there are other liturgical seasons, and we're in Eastertide, which really is just a padding until it's nomination tide. But Forward Movement has another website, which was actually started first by one of our distinguished celebrity bloggers, the Reverend Lori Brock, and that website is 50days.org, 50days.org, and we offer reflections every day of Eastertide over there. So if you're looking for something to pass the time until it's Lent again, you can go to 50days.org and read stuff.
Yeah, and who is doing those Easter reflections this year?
In a moment of foolishness, I was thinking I would get myself in the Easter spirit. I signed up to write all 50 reflections this year. It's usually not one person, but it is this year. So
excellent. So I won't be visiting that, but I know that many of you will want to, and there will be some, I'm sure, some great Eastertide inspiration there.
Yeah, well, I can see that you're not committed to Easter because I'm not seeing a Paschal candle in your church.
Yeah, we lost it. I did somewhere. No, it's over there. So what else was I going to tell you? Oh, you know what? There is a way to mark and celebrate Absalom Jones in a very unique Lent Madness kind of way.
And what would that be? I have no idea.
Well, we both really like single origin, fair trade black coffee, but you can drink, from what I understand, you can drink anything out of the Lent Madness commemorative 2021 Absalom Jones commemorative mug.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So there's a mug, and people can pre-order it now.
Right.
And it's just $12, and you pre-order your mug, and then later in the spring, when it comes from the factory and gets all packaged up, it'll ship to you probably in June or so. But yeah, get an Absalom Jones mug and be cool. We still have, we're all sold out. So by the way, these go fast, and once they're gone, we don't reorder them. We still have just a few more 2019 10th anniversary commemorative edition Martha of Bethany mugs. They're going fast. So while you're ordering your Absalom Jones mug, why not round out your collection? And you can find all that at the Lentorium, which is on the Lent Madness website.
Yes, it is, and that is those are great. You can pay a lot of money on eBay for these things, but you can get them in the Lentorium.
Right. So what I would suggest doing is just order a few dozen of them, and then you don't need to worry about retirement savings or anything like that. You can just sell them all on eBay.
That is a brilliant. See, you're getting financial advice here at Monday Madness as well. So that's excellent. So order your mugs, get ready for nomination tide, enjoy the warm glow of the Easter season, read Scott's stuff at 50days.org, and Scott, happy Lent.
Happy Lent.